Hello, is this working? Okay. Thanks everyone for showing up, everyone who's here. This is mostly just my friends and family. But as y'all probably know, this is my first time doing this. It's a lot of music to remember and to do in a row, so I'm gonna talk a little bit about the pieces in between. In the program, I wrote a little bit about different eras of music because I feel like classical music can get kind of boring if you don't understand what you're listening for. Or just can be a little tiring. But I wrote a little bit about each era. This I just played, I opened with a waltz. It really belongs to the Romantic era, but I wanted to open with it since I have a lot already in the Romantic era. The next pieces I'll be playing are going to be Bach. They're from the Baroque era. And I talk a little bit about point and counterpoint on there. Wanted to clarify what that was real quick so you can enjoy the pieces more. So basically, point and counterpoint is very common in Baroque compositions, and it's basically like a melody that is repeated throughout, and the counter melody that is also repeated throughout. So the next two pieces, the Prelude and Fugue and the Invention, both show counterpoints. Maybe not the Prelude part of the Prelude and Fugue, but the Fugue definitely does. So I'm gonna play them, just the intro, just so that when you hear them, you know what that is. Like, that is the point. So real quick, the Invention. That is the point. And the point in our fugue is okay. That's all I had to say about those. Hope y'all enjoy them. so that's in the Baroque era. And for the classical era, it's funny, I write all this stuff about how the classical era should sound, but the pieces I'm playing aren't really typical of the classical era. The Fantasy by Mozart is a free-form sonata, so it's not going to have that structure that I talked about. And the Impromptu by Schubert is late classical, early romantic. So you can see some of those elements kind of peek through, but you're going to hear a lot of the expression and the dramaticism in the Romantic era in that piece. Some things I forgot to mention about the Fugue that I just played is it's 3 voices. That's why you heard the theme so many times, that point over and over and over again. Very interesting how that's done. There's even 4 voices, and you only do that with 2 hands. But moving on to classical. Thank you, Miss Archer. That's much appreciated. So that's kind of late, like early romantic, and I hope you can hear that through the drama and the expression of emotions, where classical and Baroque can feel a little less empty, not that they're not expressing themselves, but that they were limited by the technological advancements of the instruments. So now we're entering Romantic era, and I'm playing a lot of Chopin. I promise I don't only listen to Chopin or like Chopin, but I like to play him, even if he hurts me, but it's okay. So I'll be playing a waltz and a mazurka. A mazurka is also a type of dance. Chopin is Polish. This is a dance from where he's from. A mazurka, I don't know if you've heard of it or seen it. It's a little more upbeat than a waltz. But yes, that is all I have to say about romantic, and that is not already said by my program. That is in the back if anyone needs it. Thank you once again, Ms. Archer. I love Chopin. I hope you see why. Beautiful, absolutely to die for, even when my arm hurts after. It does hurt right now, but it's beautiful. Like, I don't think I did some of the earlier songs justice, just how beautiful Chopin is, and a lot of romantic composers. But now that romantic is out of the way, we're going to modern, and just like classical, these aren't exactly like, I guess, typical or famous modern composers or pieces. But I'll start with Bagatelle. It is by Anatoly Liadov, and my teacher tells me he's like the Russian Chopin, so we're in good news. I love Chopin. And it's really like late romantic, but you can see some of the influence of the modern era, a lot of chromatic, unpredictable rhythms. It's very interesting, the end. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous. Tonight is actually a very special song to me and my family. My dad's family's from Cuba, and both of my great-grandparents were composers in different ways, but this is on my grandmother's side. Ricardo, Mira, and Rosich. He was an architect, but he composed anonymously on the side. And when my grandparents fled from Cuba, we only had one piece with us that he wrote. And this is it, Marianela, that's the name of his wife. So I'm gonna try and do it justice, and I can't really ask him how he wanted it to be played, but I'm gonna do my best. And I hope you all enjoy the last piece. Thank you, everyone. Thank you guys for coming. I think that wraps it up. I have a few thanks first. Thank you all my friends. Thank you, my family, for making me not quit when I wanted to way back before high school. I'm glad I stuck with it. Thank you to my dad for bringing me flowers to the stage. Thanks. Oh, okay, I'm still speaking.
Okay, after you're done.
Okay, this is getting stolen from me. I want to thank Ariel for recording and doing. Cameron, give him a round of applause, please. I would not be performing here if it was not for Ariel last minute. So big thanks, and thank you to Central St. Matthew United Church of Christ. I think I got all of it. Thank y'all. I don't think they're here, but I'm giving them thanks. Lastly, I want to give a huge thanks to my lovely piano teacher, Miss Irina. You come to the stage. I have been playing piano for 13, almost 14 years now. In total. And Miss Irina has been here for 12 to 13 of them. Since first grade. I was only a little shorter than I am now. And I would not be nearly as good of a pianist if I was a pianist at all, if it was not for this wonderful woman right here that I get to spend all my time with. I'm literally so grateful. Honestly, give her a hand of applause, because everything I did is her. Yeah, sure.
What you had heard today, it was a great culmination of our fabulous, beautiful years together with Marbella. As she mentioned before, she came when she barely reached the pedals of the piano. And now she is just bright, brilliant, virtuoso pianist who has a great, strong foundation. And I'm sure that she will continue to develop her skills. And as she's determined, she wants to have one more degree in addition to others. She wants to have a piano master degree. I would love to wish you all the best, Marbella. You really have a bright future. And your endless talent and hard work, your family support is very important to keep your compass going and keep your vector where your dreams are. I'm just trying to not cry, but probably I will crack. Well, thank you so much for Michael, Christine, for Loris. I've been teaching her as well, and of course for fabulous years of most wonderful years of my teaching life. It's just really part of my big heart. You will be there forever. I will always be for you here, anytime. I will be enjoying to know all of your beautiful news, how your life progresses. And I'm sure that it would be just absolutely spectacular future. You deserve it. Love you.
Seems my dad has a few words also. Please don't embarrass me, Dad.
All right, thank you. Actually, you hit a lot of points I wanted to say. I was going to thank everyone for coming. So thank y'all. Thank Ariel. Thank St. Matthew's United Church. And you've already hit all these things, so a little bit redundant. But special thanks to Irina. Irina is not your average piano teacher. She is top-notch, top shelf, and she knows so much about piano and music, and she's so dedicated. And we were looking for piano teachers, and it just happened to be that the piano teacher that just happened to be at the same school that started teaching her as a first grader, right? For the last 12 years, happened to be the one. And special thanks to Christine, of course, that's been encouraging Bella all along and driving Bella to the North Shore before she had her license, because Irina is on the North Shore. That's where she gets her lessons. And it's very, 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 very worth it to make that drive. Also, I'd like to say, I didn't see you before I left, before I got home. She came here before I got home. And you look beautiful. Or is it stunning, or breathless might be a better word. Breathtaking, I'm sorry. Breathtaking, okay. Oh yeah, breathless, yeah. Breathtaking. You look beautiful, thank you. And I enjoy, trying to take the microphone from me. I've enjoyed this so much tonight, but I'm also going to miss hearing you practice. That's one of the things I've enjoyed the most. And just at home, hearing Bella practice has been just a great gift for us. So I've enjoyed that a lot. But I would say, I have 3 kids, and I'm very proud of all my kids, so I don't want this to be about how proud, but I just can't help it. I am so proud of what you have accomplished here tonight. It's very, very impressive that you put it together, program, and all of these things. All right, thank y'all.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. I shall release y'all now. Thank you.